What's up, everybody? Omega here, and the day has finally come. Just in time for the holidays, Mrs. Claus has arrived. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about what her abilities are, take a look at her card and her skill set. We're also going to take a look at this Christmas event that's just started today, and what you're going to need to do in order to obtain this event hero, and then furthermore what you're going to need to do in order to fuse Mrs. Claus. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take a look at this Christmas event. Do you want to obtain Mrs. Claus? First, you need to complete Jade's challenge. So there are 4 new 4-star heroes here, and Jade is one of them. She is an event hero, so this will be a shard hero that you will need to obtain. And then we're going to talk a little bit about Mrs. Claus and how you're going to obtain her. And then we'll go over each of these options here to fuse her. And it looks like you're probably going to have to summon the other 3. So let's take a little look here at what we're going to do with this Christmas event. All right, so here's your point sources. Upgrade artifacts to 15 on star level 4, 5, and 6. Get points for that. Ancient Goliath challenges. You're going to want to win 50 times in the Darkwoods Rift, 100 times in the Darkwoods Rift, and then 200 times in the Darkwoods Rift. So that's going to be a lot of farming and running your multi-battles if you do have them, and doing the Phoenix Alpha Challenge. This will be your next point source. Win 50 times in the Ashen Grove Rift, win 100 times in the Ashen Grove Rift, and win 200 times in the Ashen Grove Rift. Battle 15 or higher. So there are your point sources. You're going to need to obtain Jade. She, like I said, she is an event hero. These are the rewards you'll get, including the shards you'll need for her. Over to the right, always good rewards, especially when it includes rainbow dust. If you've seen any of my prior videos, you know that I've said several times that rainbow dust is incredibly important, and any event that you can do that grants you rainbow dust is an event that you want to complete. All right. So here is Jade. Looks like these are all holiday based, so they're all reindeer based heroes, just in time for Christmas. Agonal Wound deals damage to a single enemy, 298% of attack, 100% chance to inflict heal block on a single enemy for 3 turns. If the target is affected by increased defense or protective shield, she removes 3 positive statuses and has 100% chance to inflict snare for 3 turns on the target when using her special ability. Immune to decreased speed and attack increased by 20% is if there is a living Claus or Mrs. Claus on her team. So there you can see that these heroes are going to synergize well with Claus or Mrs. Claus if you have them on your team. She does have a speed leader skill, which is great. That's always good for the arena. Increases the speed of all allies in the arena by 17%. All right, so if you see here, this is the Mrs. Claus Fusion, what you'll need to do to get her. Jade is going to be one of these fusion heroes, and the other 3 are right next to them. You'll probably have to summon them. So we're going to go here, and we're going to look at Fusion. And there is Mrs. Claus right there. Let's take a look at her and her card and see what she brings to the table. All right, she obviously is a 5-star legendary hero. A warlock, she is part of the Iron Clan. Let's take a look at her abilities here. Deadly Blizzard. Removes 1 positive status from all enemies, 35% to remove 1 additional status from all enemies, 100% to inflict decreased resistance on all enemies for 3 turns, and 100% chance to inflict decreased defense on all enemies for 3 turns. Alright, so she's a debuffer, and for those of you who know the latest update, all of your debuffers now will need accuracy in order to remove any positive status on your enemy. Yes, the game is completely changed, so going forward you'll need to stack your debuffers with accuracy, so she is a hero that will need high accuracy in order to remove positive statuses from the enemy team. Alright, so let's look at her passive here. Wife from Hell. Okay. 75% to remove 75% chance to remove 2 negative statuses from herself at the start of her turn. Accuracy increased by 40% when she's not affected by any negative statuses. So like I said before, she's a debuffer, so high accuracy will be imperative for her. And for her passive, she increases her accuracy by 40%. So that will really help. Immune to silence and has a 100% chance to inflict freeze for 1 turn on all enemies when using her special ability when there is a living Claus on her team. Speed increased by 50 if there is a dead Claus on her team. Wow. So all kind of synergy here going on with these holiday heroes. If you have Claus, which I don't, hopefully I'll get him soon, but she's going to synergize really well with him. And if you pair her with Claus, that is just going to be a killer team. And she does have an accuracy lead, all red heroes, so increases the accuracy of all red heroes by 60%. Wow. So she's going to have high accuracy regardless. So she's going to be a great debuffer for this game. Positive status removal is becoming very important in this game with all the changes lately. Accuracy is now one of the most important stats in the game, as if it wasn't already one of the most important stats before. So a lot of work to be done here, a lot of changes made to the game. I'll be doing a video a little bit later on about all the changes to the game, statistics, skill abilities, nerfs on heroes, buffs on heroes. We'll talk a little bit about that as well. So that's coming in the next video. All right, so if you go to your altar, you're going to want to go to Fusion to look at her, okay? That's where you're going to view her. That's where you're going to view what you need to get her. And this is going to tell you where all your heroes that you can fuse are. Most of you already know this already, but there are some really good heroes in here that you can fuse, especially some of these rare heroes are really, really good for the game and good for your teams. So thank you for checking out the video. This is just a brief description of the upcoming event, taking a look at the new Mrs. Claus hero, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for checking out the video once again, guys. Let me know what you think of this new hero in the comments, and we can discuss her. Also, good luck to everybody in Guild Wars, those who started. And once again, I appreciate the support. Omega, peace out.